Happy potato day, everybody. We got Dom, Game Dork, Dr. HRD here. It's great to see you all. How is your day going so far? It's Thursday. The week is almost over. Apparently, Dom has a holiday tomorrow. From Game Dorkia. It's a wonderful place, Game Dorkia. I've seen the brochure. So we are currently at a field research outpost that we captured last stream. I think we just gotta loot this, get it back in, and continue working on our outpost. We gotta get power back and move a bunch of stuff power back. We have to relocate our power and then move a bunch of stuff. So yeah, let's finish looting this up. What do these buttons do? I don't know. They're not telling me. What do you do, buttons? I have no clue what they do. Access denied. I don't care. I just want to loot you. That's why I'm here. To loot you. Give me all of your loot. How did I get in here? Okay. Where did I park my ship? These are questions I have. I was waiting so much to get back into this. This is why sometimes I wish I could do more than 2 streams a week. I want to continue building this outpost. Yeah, look at all these good resources we got. Ice? Definitely need ice. I mean, we have an ice lake, but I'm never going to say no to ice. Push all the buttons. Just push the buttons. I got struck by ice. Never mind. I can say no to ice. I can say no to ice. Especially if it's going to smack me. Oh, this is going to be a few trips. It's going to be quite a few trips if we can only hold 5,000 of each. Did we claim that? Yeah, we claimed this grid. Okay. Like about a little over 3 more trips. I'm kind of worried to push the buttons, but also I have to push the buttons, right? They were up top. We can get to them later. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Miguel, how are you doing? It is great to see you. Just finishing up looting this outpost, and then we're gonna get back to building our base, check on our potatoes. Yeah, I want to get all the stuff out of this outpost. Let me out. They get 2 votes for push the buttons. I'm getting struck by ice again. Well, okay, we'll go push the buttons. I'm doing pretty good, Miguel. Thank you for asking. Buttons. Button. Access denied. That's why I can't read what they do. No beacon. It's the antenna on and off and the beacon on and off. That's it. Nothing fun. No, self-destruct button. Nothing like that. Okay, we got a ton of cobalt there, which is awesome. No coffee, only potatoes. What do you mean? You're not running coffee, Miguel? Or you haven't found any coffee yet? You also say that's like it's sad that you've only found potatoes. No boom? Oh, he wanted the buttons to boom. I thought someone redeemed the boom and we didn't get it. You wanted them to kill me? Game Dork? That's not nice. Why would you want that? Not gonna get me, I read it. But yeah. There you go. You got your boom, Game Dork. It may not be the boom that you wanted, but it's the boom that you deserve. Potatoes equal life here. Maybe when Engineer Coffee starts streaming, coffee can equal life. But in this community, potatoes equal life. I say that, but I share my community with coffee. We'll have a potato versus coffee war. The great potato versus coffee war. I know that coffee will win, but we'll have it anyway. Yeah, I know. At this point, yeah, I'm not like focused on anything, so at this point, it's really hard to get me with any of the redemptions. Ooh, more ice. I didn't even see that. And we got a bunch of iron there. It's gonna be tedious, but we're just gonna run it back and forth as fast as we can, and then we'll move on, because I think this is the last container we need to loot. I'll do a quick little check. There might be something in the assembler. I need more inventory. That actually hurt me. The Great Potatoes War. Game Dork deserves all the booms. I jumped how many times and that one time actually hurt me. Potatoes and coffee. They make mushroom coffee? Why not potato? That doesn't sound that great. I mean, potato everything, but for some reason, potato coffee is not really sounding that great to me. What is that? Marcus, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Marcus. Give you that hat. You're just always gonna steal that hat. You stole the hat from my wife. You stole my wife's hat. And yeah, no one's taking it from you now, Marcus. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. You're trying to distract me. Jonas BB8, the original J, Pale Blue Dot, We Happy Gamers, and Chapter Master. Welcome in. You just got gifted a VIXL membership, which if you are on our Discord and you have Discord integrated with your YouTube, you get access to a sneak peek behind the scenes channel. Kaboom. I got damaged again. Why sometimes am I jumping out getting hurt? I'm not going to heal up. I'm going to risk it. And the boom. Marcus is coming in strong. Super chat and a boom. And the gifted subs. Thank you so much, Marcus. Like right now, if you are part of the VIXL membership, you would have got access to see the next episode. For one, let's quickly say this. Tomorrow, my next episode, my simplified beginner's guide is coming out, but I also have the script, a rough draft script written for episode 5 that is in my sneak peek channel right now. What's in here? Who knows? Tools. I don't care about you, Tools. What's up here? Thank you, Marcus. I thought there was an assembler on this base. Am I misremembering something? I mean, there's definitely some good stuff here. What's out here? That was smart, right? I have like low health. Can I make this jump? Yes, I can. Okay, good. I mean, we can just scavenge this base eventually. Why did I remember an assembler on this thing? Is there no assembler? Do I have a block I can look through? This. Control panel. No, there's no assembler. Did we loot everything? God, that got me. Who is that? Phil. Phil. Hey, Phil. I was focusing. That was perfect timing, Phil. It's great to see you, Phil. How are you doing? I can't believe that one got me. I was finally not paying attention. Oh, we have a unknown signal. I don't want to really go grab the unknown signal in this, though. We're good. We're good with loot from this. We'll GPS this. GPS, field, research, fro, outpost, salvage. Pro salve. Okay, back to our base with our loot and start working. Now that we have the daytime, I want the daytime, which is why I want to head back. Well, we were a good I didn't realize we were this far away. They don't get me anymore. That's why I spoke too soon. Did you see my mouse? My mouse definitely jiggled there for a second. I was focusing on reading whatever I was reading. Basic refinery, Miguel was on that. Yeah, it's not. We got a bunch of resources. We can go back and I claimed it, so it shouldn't go anywhere. We're gonna skip that song. You're crying from laughing so hard. That's hilarious. What's that down there? I don't know what that could be over there. Unless it was a old unknown signal that had trash hasn't cleaned up yet, maybe. There's something I want to do before we start figuring out the next platform. Is some painting. I don't like the blue everywhere. I want blue for the roof and the pillars going up. Also, we need to heal before we get out. I want the gray more dominant and the blue as accents on our outpost. Yeah, I could have used the turret, but I don't want to squirrel too much. I'm gonna get a lot of work done on this base. We're parked a little different, right? Can I still park this way and get in? Okay, let's turn off our charge, turn off our fill. Not you, fill. The fill for the tank. Though I'm not necessarily trying to turn you on, but you know what I mean. Let's heal up. Looks like a little blueberry on the side of the hill from up high. Let's eat some meat. Oh yeah, we got banana beef, kelp grist. We got some stuff. I forgot about that. Let's go check on our potato real quick and then do some painting. Yeah, that doesn't... Hey, Dennis, how are you doing? The tank fill, not the RPG fill. Exactly. What am I doing? I want to deposit these vegetables. I'm gonna drop that because I don't care about that. Eat another one of those, and then head up there and paint. Is this charge? This is full charge. Nice, nice. We might need this, so let's go up. I want to check the potato and then paint, but I want this up here because we're gonna have to paint some of these walls. Yeah, I just want like the pillar structures. I want like this walkway gray and the walls gray, the door gray. It's not that blue whatever song. I forget what it's called. I'm not singing it. Perfect. I also didn't get out right. Let's check our potato. Potato. How are you doing, potato? Are you still potatoing around? 100% harvesting our first potato on the alien planet. Harvest 3 potatoes. That's awesome. So then we can go here. That's not the food processor. I haven't built a food processor up here, have I? No, we'll keep that in our inventory. Let's close that back up. Wait, we might be able to paint from in here. Yeah, I know. I just vented this whole area. So I was thinking... Are these half blocks? Those are half blocks. I hope that we have enough. I'm also not really sold on this wall, but we can fix that sometime. Then these windows. I also want this structure all gray. And then these wall, not the half blocks. Let's get all this gray right now, just for the time being. That's not, as long as it's not half block, I want it gray. I can't reach that up there. Can I jump on top of you and jump up? Oh, nice. I mean, it needs, yeah, it definitely needs lights, Phil. It will get lights. Dabu dee dabu, yeah, that song. That's what I was talking about. And then I was thinking all of this gray. We might even do these pillar, like this down here, gray. Can I do this? Might be kind of hard to hit some of these. I don't know. This doesn't look horrible. It's just not... I was thinking we could do this area up there, Gray, also. Let me jump up on this. Did I miss anybody coming in? No. Chad. I almost missed Chad. Yeah, so we could come down here real quick. Lock on, and then do these pillars. Gray. That's scary. I don't want to fall down there. My goal for the stream, though, is all that pretty much gone. I mean, we'll see. We might end up using something down there by the lake, because it would be good to have a drill down there. We have people singing the song now, the Eiffel 65 song. I think I could get away with doing this, Gray. And then this over here. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, I thought I locked already. Let's see what that looks like. I like it. Yeah, that looks really good. And remember, these are temporary. That's temporary on the side. That might change. I really like this blue. You don't like this blue, Miguel? Hey, Rena's Thighs. How are you doing? And then we're going to have a walkway from underneath, which is what I want to map out right now. Do we have... Yeah, we have a bunch of steel plates. Good. You're Rick rolling potato. Okay. I was wondering what you're doing, Dom. I'll just park this right here. That's the wrong one. 7 I want. 7. Did I just damage it? No, okay. We're good. I did not jump. Whatever. We're good, though. So I was thinking somewhere around here we create a walkway, which we don't have anything planted. Why don't we just do that right now? So I was thinking here. I don't really want to get... We need this because this is what's allowing us to get power from down there. So, do I have stairs strong? I have a ramp somewhere in here. Corbin Dallas, it's great to see you. How are you doing? Ramp. There's my ramp. I don't want a ramp, but I want stairs. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Can I get rid of this block? Yes. So, where was that ramp? I don't even remember now. We could either do it with a ramp or a ladder, but I think a ramp would be nicer, like stairs like this. Do I have the parts to at least start these? Thought I saw a spider out of the corner of my eye. So I'm thinking that, and then we do a walkway underneath. And yes, I know these are upside down, but I like how they look upside down. You'll see when these are all off. Hold on. Why do I have... Why did I just have that color? That's weird. So yeah, I'm thinking something like this. You'll see about the stairs. Is that what you're about to say? That the stairs are upside down? You'll see how the stairs look this way. I really like it. Let me grab more steel plates. We're still singing the blue song. That is going to be, we are going to use that. This would be horrible if a spider showed up. We aren't going to want that, but I have to leave that there right now because that's what's connecting our base there. I'm on the wrong side. I love that you guys are all still going with this. We could actually get rid of this here. Do something like this right here. We can dress it up eventually, but that'll at least seal that. We're gonna have to get rid of this too. I could turn this into something like that. I'm trying to think how low I want to go. I don't want to dig out any of the voxels. People are going crazy. We might want to put a light block right there. I don't know right now. Let me put this so I can jump up in here. But look how these look. These stairs look if you get rid of the railings. I didn't even see what Game Dork said. The chat has gone crazy. Understandably crazy, but crazy. Should I have moved the stairs over to here? No. I think this will be fine. We could also put a door here and have a little hut. I'm thinking we walk out here. We'll put like a quarter block and go a few out and do another platform. So let's map that out real quick. Probably there. For corridor, we wouldn't want to go too high and be in the way of this, though. Can't go crazy when you're already there. No, it's good. It's good. Dom, there's nothing to apologize for. Okay, so here is where I'd want to start the structure. And we, what, come to there? Yeah, that looks good. And then one more over there. And then we want, I want to make this actually odd. Because then we're going to pull, I'm going to pull the wind turbine structures off of this platform, I realized. Don't make me start using my mod powers and time people out. Beehive? This is the wrong stream, Marcus. It's not a beehive. Something like that. Can I jump over this? Yes. Kind of surprised we haven't seen a spider yet. So yeah, there, from there we will build. I'm just mapping stuff out. Doesn't mean that's what it's going to look like. But from the left and right, we're going to build power flowers over there. Why not make a viewer to the lake? I mean, we have a nice view to the lake. We have a really nice view to the lake from within the building. Let me go. In this building, we're going to have this, and we're just going to have the roof of this. But we're still going to be able to see out in the horizon, and then we're going to have another stair structure that goes down to another platform. And this should go all the way down to the ice. Don't test your potations. Potations. Yes, all of the puns. So yeah, this will go down to a building here. Maybe the greenhouse will be the next the next down. Can I, off of this? What do you want? Right there, right there. And then do stairs again. Do I have parts for that? I swore I just saw my ramp. There it is. Now we have a nice view from within that. And then we do another stairway down there. Should it be in line with this, or should I move the stairway to another section? I think it should be in line with this. That might be pretty cool. And then we'll get rid of this. Put that like that. With that lower roof line, you're blocking the view of the beach for the garden room. Well, Chad, I'm going to make an actual greenhouse, and I'm thinking we're going to do the greenhouse down on a lower level. Like, we're going to do a few of these staggered platforms. This is only going to go up one. So here is going to be the roof for this. At this height. Michael, hey, what's up? Got my new PC, but when I loaded Steam, all the blueprints I had made were gone. Had to use my laptop. Upload them to Steam so I could get them. Yeah, if you have not cloud, which is generally good to not have the cloud, because you can end up losing a lot of your blueprints. It's all the layers, yes. Someone had this idea the last stream, and I can't remember who it was. Was it Grumpo-matic? Terraces. We could also, yeah, what about that? What if then once we build this roof... Hold on, let's get that structure going real quick. Let's get a temporary little... So say this was... pillar right here. Because it is. So that's why you would say it was. And then we would do up like this, just like those, mirroring that. So no, it's actually going to be a half block. Can I? So yeah, then we just do this, and that's our roof. For this section. But ideally, if we wanted to make this go up one more, like and not do a half block roof here, we could have a section where you walk out of this room onto the roof of this building. As I just fall. All I said last stream was to make the lower roof slope. So no, but Chad, I know that, but I think Grumpo-matic said something about doing tiered platforms down. I think this is going to look good, though, if we do the half blocks. Yeah, I think this is going to look really good as I keep falling through those stairs. So then down from there... down from here. Let's map it out a little bit more. We'll go here. How many did I go after the stairs? 1, 2, 3. And then I started it. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then the fourth one starts the next platform. What is that? Unknown signal. We got to go check that unknown signal. I want to get the wind turbines up here in a second, but I just want to map this out. I got all the ideas right now. Yeah, and then that would be the next section down. And after the stairs comes the potato farm. Yeah, so this one, we could have the potato farm here, and then we wouldn't need to build other buildings down this tiered structure. And we could build this out pretty far. So what do we have? That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? What would that allow us? We would have this as a walkway over here on the sides, and then we could run 2 plots here, 2 plots here, and then run them down the whole other side. Yeah, that makes good. One more. We'll get that into the ground. I don't have a way over here. Did I go too long? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I didn't go the right amount over here. Whoops. Probably can't grab all those right now. That should be right. This will be the greenhouse, which will have an amazing view out onto the lake. I thought a reason for you to have hydrogen tanks for the base for backup power. But yeah, with hydrogen engine, that is a pretty good idea, Phil. They locked me in a room, the rubber room, a rubber room, potatoes. Potatoes make me crazy. It's a great song. Space Santa dropping off unknown presents. Yeah, we need to go grab that unknown signal. And then build the 2 power flowers. Where are you on that signal? We can't miss the potential of seeds. We just really can't miss this potential. Is that a ball one? It is a ball one. This could get really, really stupid. Let's lock right here. Let's get that button. Oh, it's not spinning. I thought it was gonna spin. Nothing. We get clang crunchies. I can't remember. Do those kill you? I can't remember if those kill you or not. All that wind drag with the access panel flap. Yeah. If I had aerodynamics on with that, actually, that probably would affect it, wouldn't it? I still have yet to play extensively with the aerodynamics mod, which I need to do one day. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to get in. Whatever, that'll be fine. We don't need to get up. I just need to remember that that's where I'm at. Now let's get our wind towers. It didn't spin because it's already blue. Nice. Hey, so look at this from a distance right now. How this is gonna look. This is gonna look really good, I think. So up here at the top, we'll have like our living quarters area. What should the mid one be? Production? We could do production off the ends, but inside, wow, lag. Because the unidentified signal. I mean, we could have a medical thing. Have like sleeping, living quarters up here. Have the medical right there, and then do our greenhouse right here. Is that going to be good enough for our greenhouse? I mean, Minimal, we want about 10 farm plots. You're also probably going to get mad at me because I'm probably not going to auto harvest it at all. But if you saw that video, harvesting plants is going to be so much easier come the next update, whenever that is. Whenever that is. Let us park right here because I need to get... No, let's park down. Now I wish I didn't. Now I wish I didn't. Oh, I am on the nose of it. So I want off of here. I want scaffolding blocks. Where are my scaffolding blocks? I just saw them. I just saw them. There we go. I just need some girders. 71 girders. What did Chad say? Mid-tier is storage and medical with production as expansion rooms on the side. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking the production could be off the sides. But that's kind of... So from here, I was actually going to do... Unless I want to do it from... No, I wanted to do it from up here, didn't I? I just didn't like that this was all even. Let's do it from up here. Let's get rid of this tree. We'll just create the power towers from up here. It'll make more sense. So a good amount. Why is that one not working the way I want to? Out from the base. I keep seeing my foot movements and I'm thinking it's a spider. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we start going up here. I want these ones. Is that right? No. That's what I want. That's also not what I want. Can I get one more up and there? Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll have our power flowers up here.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Hey, Tyrael. It's great to see you. Hey, EC. How are you doing? The Lorax is upset now. What did I do to the Lorax? What did I do to Lorax? Let's get all this welded first. Let's get this in our blueprint. Our build planner. Let's get that out of our build planner. I like to weld up my power flowers. Go grab the parts for this. I cut down a tree. Oh, the Lorax, yeah. I cut down a tree. How dare I? Are we? We're not missing anything, right? Assembler? No? It's been a week, but you're here. Well, it's great to see you, EC. The week's almost over. Tomorrow we get a Engineer Coffee Martian engineering episode. Right? Hey, Sweeney Mark. Yeah, I really like building towers with these. Sometimes I go a little overboard and also give it support structures. But you might not. I actually don't think it's overboard. I like adding a little bit of detail. Let's go grab some more girders and make sure that we can get up. Was it 7? Yeah. 1, 2. Put them all into production. You got a costume party this weekend? I'm going as a rogue. A rogue, really, Phil? Is that's from last stream? People not knowing how to spell rogue. It's hard to know if they look better welded. I'm doing it for the structural In case I accidentally shoot it, you know, what if a spider's coming after me and I shoot that direction? A stray bullet just takes out my whole power flower. If you can get it edited tonight, EC? Okay. We will all understand if it's a little delayed, EC. And they'll just all watch my episode 4 of my guide series. Not that it makes up for the lack of that. Okay, so where are we at? Good try, good try. How many high are we right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go to 10. I think 10 will be good. That was 6, 7, 8, 9, and then one more. Should be perfect. Yeah, and then we'll put the wind turbine on this. Do I have wind turbines anywhere? Oh, that was Prime that came in with the boom. Hey, Prime, how are you doing? You got me last time, Prime, but not this time. So a wind turbine there. And then we want to back up real quick. And do them off. I like them like this. That should be enough clearance for them all to be optimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that high enough? Or am I going, should I go 2 more up? To build from inside the cockpit is a mod? No, it's not a mod. You just hit Control G. You just hit Control G. And then you would just have to hit G and find the scaffolding and put them in here. Wildlife ate. Wildlife ate me. It's just a little trickier and it can be glitchy at times. We can do it a little bit though. I just know sometimes it doesn't work. Then we need wind turbines. Ta-da! Then you say Control G again. 2 more blocks up. Yeah, I think we should go 2 more blocks up. They flying in the tower. You think the light would have stopped me from flying into the tower? That's funny. Yeah, I think we should go 2 more up. That's a good call. Good call. I'm like right on the edge. Get one of these welded while I'm here. Let's get between the other 2 real quick. Grind those down and then take off the top and add 2 more blocks. Just to make sure we have optimal clearance, let's just... We don't have to build it again, tear it down. Do it right once, don't have to do it again. So yeah, we'll just add 2 more on top of this. Then we'll do this. Okay. We'll try using build from cockpit a little bit more. It's been a while because sometimes it wasn't acting right for a long time. There we go. That looks much better. Yeah, it looks much better. Okay, let's weld up what we can. I don't know how high we went. Be careful there. We don't just fly straight into the tower. I don't know which one of these are... Oh, I can see. I can see. It's up to here. Is welded? Bill from Cockpit, you never used that before? Prime? Yeah, well, it is a feature that does not always work reliably. So it does make sense if you've never used it before. So we need more girders. Let's grab that, then a bunch of these. Let's go grab more girders real quick. How are we on battery? 71? That's not bad. Let's go down here, charge this real quick, and grab our... Yeah, that looks much better now. Rather than this little one. We'll leave this one here until we come down and tear this all down. Charge. Grab our components and throw them in here. Yeah, it's okay if you don't ever use a no jetpack. It's a weird restriction that not everybody's interested in. Speaking of 71, isn't that what day we're on? No, we're on 26. Chad. Potatoes. I really got to start getting some food. So that's why we need to get that greenhouse built. On assembler. Yeah, we also need to get an assembler and a refinery with the right modules on it. My next series will start with no jetpack. That should be fun. We'll need death counter, yeah. Remember, Chad wants you to get close to the power flower so it charges fast. Oh yeah, I forgot about that feature, Chad. I'm so glad you told me that feature, that the closer you are to the wind turbines, the more charge you get. I can full speed up from here. See, last time I was parked over here somewhere, I just went up. You should have a counter that shows how many times you tried a jetpack. What if I told you I don't ever try a jetpack, Bill? Would that be shocking? Chad said this was the last stream. Because he hates this stream so much that he wants it to end. We're losing sunlight. Oh, for Prime. Okay. Yeah, Prime would probably be hitting next all the time, but I don't think Prime's ever done a no jetpack. So it would make sense. I am very used to not using jetpack, as I've done many series without jetpacks. Let's grab that and then a bunch of these. Grab all our components and then weld this all up. And then we're gonna have to go grab the components for the wind turbines. We already welded? Oh yeah, I did weld some of these. I forgot that I already welded some of these. I have a slight problem here though. How am I gonna weld the inside one? I know that I can get... Is that the inside one? Nice. Okay, now we just need to do the two on the other side and the top one, and that's all the scaffolding. First time no jet. That's gonna be interesting, Prime. I will sit there and watch that because that's gonna cause so many fun little moments. Oh, we missed that unknown signal. We didn't miss it. We can go get it. We still got 6 minutes, but I want to get this done. Okay, we need that. And what do we need for up there? Let's go grab these while we're here. Actually, yeah, we'll just grab, and we'll grab one more. Can I just jump up and grab that? Nice. Perfect. And then we're gonna go grab that unknown signal real quick. Go grab this unknown signal. I don't remember if we ever grabbed gold, but I think we got some from, for the, I'm thinking for upgraded modules for the assembler and the refinery. Come on, give me seeds. What we need is seeds. Oh, which one are you? I can't tell. I can't tell which one this is. Okay, well, let's press our button. No message. What's in here? More Clang Crunchies? We don't want Clang Crunchies. Why do you keep giving us Clang Crunchies? Let's eat more food. We've seen no spiders so far today. It's really strange. I really enjoyed No Jetpack though. After doing a scrapyard series where you just scavenge stuff, it really made me appreciate playing without a jetpack and realizing how overpowered the jetpack can feel sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I miss the jetpack a lot, but I like figuring out how to get to build, like building this skiff. We would have never built this if I had a jetpack, and I absolutely love this thing. Okay, let's go grab our parts. Let's go grab our parts. That vent in the front that keeps grabbing air, it keeps making me think something's smoking. Charge this up again for a little bit. Grab our stuff. Dump it all in the Dragonfly, and then head up there and finish that wind turbine. See, and I haven't added lights, so you keep saying I need to add lights to that one building, is because that building is... What am I doing? Our build planner? Okay, nice. That building's nowhere near done interior-wise. Could at least give us a glider suit. Yeah, a glider suit. Are we trying to be like enshrouded? Which two was I missing? It wasn't these, it was the other two on this side. You use the MARM OS script to build robotic arms and crane. What is the MARM OS? I know of the Mother OS. I don't know what MARM OS is. If it's another way to automate a base. Oh no. I forgot to do something. And that's why there's a remote control on this. Glider suits only work on planets with atmosphere, won't do a bit of good in space. Yeah, Prime, think about space. Once you hit the space without a jetpack, what happens? Oh, we did. Whatever. We should have these parts at least. Thought we did the other ones. I don't know why. Oh, we do. That scaffolding block. This one is good. Okay, okay. Did I grab the top? I don't remember if I grabbed the top wind turbine in my build plan. I didn't. So we're going to need to go back and do that. And I do need to grab build lights up here. Someone said that. We definitely need some little lights up here. Caution lights. No, we did build all those, so I'm just missing that one up there. You believe you can fly? Marm OS is a robot. Okay. It was just making me think of that Mother OS script I've been hearing about a lot lately. How close can we get here? I want to get that block. I want to get that block. There, we're like almost locked. No, what? I thought it said I just grabbed all the components. Okay. When you're without a jetpack, I use a G20. Yeah, I've seen that. Game Dork. Duke also has done something like that. A little cherry picker. It's cool what you can engineer when you don't have, when you just create restrictions like that. So there you go. We have our new power flower. Lights, lights, lights. I just said lights and then I was not doing them. I shouldn't have backed up. So I'm thinking a light, a corner light. Do I have, please tell me I have this stuff. There. Or yeah, we can just do a corner light there. Can I get close enough to weld that though? Kablam! Can I get close enough to weld this? I can't do it. Huh. What do we want to do? How am I going to weld that? How am I going to weld that? Yeah, Quantum Chief made a scissor lift. A bunch of people have made really cool ways if once they don't have a jetpack. How close can I get here? Is this close enough? No. I think I know what I need to do. I'm in like this and tilt down the nose as much as I can without causing any problems. Is that going to be close? I feel like this is still not going to be close enough. It's not. Jumping. Yeah, that sounds great, Phil. It's actually our only option though, isn't it? Okay, then I want that all the way down. This at a 64. We'll actually just leave it on the default. Then we'll put one on the other side. It's not really giving off too much, but it's attached to a grid. We can change it once we get down if we need to. I need a welder ship? No, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, we probably eventually need a welder ship, but right now I'm good. Everything is... Oh, I didn't even think about that. I forgot that I got in. Come here. Come here. How many times is that going to happen today? Everything is awesome. Excellent copy will be fun this time. You knew it. You knew it. I totally forgot. Even though I just did it. Even though I just did it. Okay. Please tell me I have the parts for one of these. Yes, awesome. Rev, thank you so much. Welcome in, and thank you so much for becoming a member. Over here doing dangerous things. Can I grab... No, I want that corner light. I want to grab its stuff and paste it over here. Okay, but I want to actually take the radius. Go to about a 5. Let's do like a blink interval. It's actually perfect. Copy this. Get to that corner light, paste that in. Get back in our ship, and then remember that we're not in the right place to be able to get out of our ship. Yeah, that's perfect. Is that visible? Yeah. It at least gives us somewhat of a warning. See, when I jump, people subscribe. I just have to, hey, look, a spider. Look, a spider. What does that spider do? It's dying. That's what that spider's doing. Good shot, Iron Kite. Good shot. Get our meat. I probably need to eat too. Probably not the raw meat, but that meat. Get back up on top. You see a spider? Yeah, I saw a spider. Is there another one? Or was that the only one? I think that was the only one. So there we go. We have our power flower up. Our new one, and that's a much better power flower. You see dead spider? It's one of their names, Bruce Willis. Okay, so the next building I really want is the greenhouse. So we might just skip. We might build this first, the greenhouse building. The thing about the greenhouse is I'm thinking of going up too high on the greenhouse. So let's get that worked on. Let's figure out the greenhouse right now. We're gonna need a ton of steel plates. Give me all your steel plate. Let me put the meat away so I don't accidentally eat that meat. Was it the jumping or the falling? No, Rev was just shocked by my bravery. Rev, you're still streaming, right? Everything according to plan later? Might do half blocks on the outside of all of this. I don't really know right now. I have kind of an idea of what I want to do. We should have the steel plates at least get this frame right here. I really want to start getting some better food because I'm just eating the meat and the kelp crisps. Not that great. So I was thinking, let us map this out. Do I have... Yes, I do. So if I did... something like that, we could actually do something like that. That would be cool. So that's 6. And those are our farm plots. And then we'd have walkways around all of them. This is way more than we need. 24 plots. Do we have the farm plots anywhere in here? We could get that figured out right now. Yeah, I just saw him. What do I need? Interior plates? Do we have interior plate? Yep. One, two, three. Whoops. 4, 5, 6. Where were those farm plots? They're there. Also, I don't know if everybody saw Duke updated his farmhand script. They added graphical stuff to it, which is awesome. 6 p.m. Central. Yeah, it's great. So we have the Duke. We have the me, Rev, and Duke in a row streams. That's awesome. The jumping, the falling, the landing, or the surviving lane. Take your pick. All of them were awesome. Yeah, this will be perfect. I think how we're entering this. I kind of want to weld. I almost need a sign that says, "Hey, dummy, jump on top of the Dragonfly before getting in the cockpit." Swap out 2 of the connectors for an irrigation. No, I'm gonna run the irrigation is gonna be. We can even use the irrigation on the current. We don't need another irrigation block, Phil. 1 irrigation is enough for all these plants. I forget what the math is right now, but you only need 1 irrigation for like 100 plus, or 1,000. It might even be 1,000. It's some ridiculous amount. Let's do the same thing. Got Apollo dancing next to me right now. He might want to sit in my lap. So the same thing here. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, we don't need to build any more irrigations. If we want it for looks, we could, but for the whatever we're going to need, we don't need any more irrigations. Your mathing is seeing a broken, but it's unable to explain it. We need more steel plate, don't we? Let's go load up on more steel plate. Really hating how dark. Let's get this charged up a little bit and load up on some more steel plate. We'll get this greenhouse finished, though. That's our goal right now, is get this greenhouse finished. Kind of tempted to put the Pam miner out on some gold for a little bit, because I don't remember how much gold. We can look how much gold we have while we're here. We also need to grab a little bit more meat. Steel plates and meat. Well, let's dump this stuff that I have in my inventory in here. So we're probably going to need it. Let's look at our gold. We have silver, gold ore. We have gold ore. What is our refinery working on right now? Iron for life. What? I don't want silver. Did it just go through that gold? Where'd the... No, it's right there. Steel plate and meat at breakfast. Yeah, we need meat, thanks. I was forgetting about that for a second. Just grab all that right now. Why can't I eat it? Did I just eat? Oh, no, that put it in... Where did I just put that? There we go. Oh, let's drop off... I can't remember if these hurt you. Oh, we need steel plate, though. That is why we came down here, is for steel plates. Probably grab a few other materials while we're down here. Like interior plates, construction components, steel tubes, so we're stuck. Don't forget the raw meat you have in the Dragonfly. Oh yeah, I do. Thanks. Tubes, girders. Anything else I need from here right now? Probably some of that. What are we up to? We have another unknown signal that's I totally missed. That one's just gonna get away from us though. How you doing, Eddie, though? I didn't welcome you in. I'm sorry. I apologize and hope you can forgive me. What's this at? 73? That's pretty good. Pretty sure Eddie knows how many we need. How many irrigations you need per plots. But it's some silly number that a single irrigation can hold. Did I get in the right way on this? I did. Okay, good. Five? It's way more than 5. The unknown signal is one with potatoes or coffee, probably. But we have potatoes and coffee. I forget what we need right now. Okay, so I was thinking of going 2 up here. So 1 more, and it's going to be even. No, it's still going to be. It's a ridiculous amount, chat, or Prime. Then we'll half block. That'll be the roof of this one. Yeah, that works. Sabroid sushi. Oh yeah, I forgot I could make sabroid sushi. That's a hard one because most people cook the meat. EC. I forget about it a lot right now that it's raw. It's at least the start of our roof. Then we'll probably do windows on the outside here. I was thinking. Let's see, windows. What windows do we want? I think just using normal windows. But I think we can make it look neat. Do I have windows anywhere? We just use windows. How do I not have windows? We could use these at the bottom level. That's not a window. These at the bottom level. And then do windows up from there. Linux on the inside. Nice. So I'm thinking something like this. I just want to get the row here done. Allowing us to put stuff inside. How am I out of girders already? And then we'll do actual windows. I'm thinking that 1x2. Can we do 1x2s right there? No, yeah, we can. I'm just trying to think of designs right now. Where are the 1x2s? So I'm thinking, no, that goes too high. Then if we did these, it's still gonna go too high. We could do them like this. Joy alert, Prime. Potatoes on the inside. Potato OS. Do I need a potato OS mod? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I just realized something. This right here is going to be half blocks. So that middle one's not gonna work either.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Alright, what these drop girders? Where are they going? Where are they going? Where did they go? I lost them. How did I lose? Oh, no, they're right below me, right below me. Perfect. That was perfect. Okay. Where were we at? Where are we at? Let's do the half block. Let's weld all this up real quick and then do the half blocks that we need. Grab our steel plates. Eat some meat real quick. Perfect. Now let's lay down some half blocks here. Let's be smart and jump in. We should probably weld up some of these half blocks. Why we're down here. Let's be smart how we get inside this. Use our brains. It's gonna be tedious on all these, but it's what we gotta do. Support structure. Can we weld these from here? Nice. We're gonna have to go back and weld up the little triangle piece and all this too. So it's 2 of these up, right? Yeah. And then that piece there. Okay, now let's look at the windows, what we're gonna need to do. Because that is going to be, yeah, we're going to do like a single in the middle, it looks like. Where did I put those windows? What windows are these? Oh yeah, I had windows here too. So that, and then I don't think I have a single. Can you remote control Dragonfly standing on top of it? Yes, I can. Would save you getting in and out of the cockpit a lot in these builds. I could also build from cockpit, but it's just not in my brain right now. You would just use 1x1 windows. I think this is going to look better. Because I'm going to run these double windows down the roof. You'll see. I have an idea at least. And it might not look good, but we'll just tear it up if it doesn't. So yeah, that would be our wall. Now I want to figure out our roof. Because the roof is going to be the tricky part here. Because it's a half block. If we do something like this here, or we could do that to windows. The roof is not on fire, Chad. If it was, we wouldn't let it burn. But we could do these in the corners. I meant to do that. I meant to do that. Oh, come on. It's not low enough. Oh, now I'm up top somehow. That made no sense. Those in the corners, and then I wish they were like half window, like a mid window, the way that there is with the panel. So I was thinking from here what I was thinking. One second. Okay. If I can find my windows again. Running these up this way for the roof. Oh, I don't have any more of these. I'm out of girders. Yeah, using that for the roof. Gonna give it a look that I'm trying to go for. Let's see what we can weld up windows though. We should have some of the parts right now to weld this up. No? Oh, because we used all the girders. Let's grab a bunch of these and go down and grab more components and charge this up. Okay. Why am I crouched? I don't know. Time to pipe in some cargo access for that room. Save yourself trip back and forth. Yeah, when I'm welding inside. It's just I don't want to access this, Chad. Don't want. Literally want all of this empty. Because I want all this gone eventually. So I don't really want to build more structure. Piping all that up. Let's grab more windows while we're here. Just add it to our build planner. Windows. Five, 6, 7, 8. Can you transfer it all to Dragonfly then? I mean, I could probably put a lot of it in here. But I know that it's not going to be able to hold, like, everything. Like what I'm doing right now, allowing that to charge, I could... What do we need? 24 farm plots? I could probably queue up 24 farm plots. I could go in here to the assembler and go to the large blocks and look up farm plots and queue up 24 of these. Do we? Yeah, we have 10 iron. I'm not going to do away with the Pam miner. I'm going to move it up. Probably, so you were saying a left and right. So that mid building, I'm thinking, Chad, we can do off this side. From this building this way, the opposite of the power flower. And over here, we could have a refinery and assembler off this. And a docking port for the Pam miner up here. I mean, if I was actually smart, I just would have transferred. I would have built like a. It's just I didn't. It has nothing to do with smart. I just didn't want to keep building structures that I would have to then eventually go tear down. That I planned because I don't want this area. I want a lot of this cleaned up eventually down here. So I was trying not to build too much excess actual structure down here. If I was going to go back and move it all, if that makes sense. Realistically, I could just move the refinery and assembler up there right now to a place where I think that they should be. How do you pause this? I just sit here. Look, Phil, it's paused now. No, I'm not gonna do that though. That'd be funny. Just pause it just for Phil. And then while we're here, let's queue up the farm plots we're gonna need. So I said 24 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can do 13, 14, 15. We can do 15 of them right now. Next project is a grinder welder ship, I guess, then. Now I'm gonna hand. This should be pretty easy to do with hand. Especially this tower could be pretty fun. Is there something I need to cross off this? No. We haven't actually accomplished any of that yet. Just use a 2-liter bottle. Did we grab all the stuff? Yes. That'll get us started on the farm plots at least. Oh, it's uncharged. That charges up really fast now, which is awesome. And let's get to welding up this glass. Ideally, we finish this out this stream, the greenhouse at least. that's all I grabbed for that. Let's not fall. Let's not fall. Too bad you weren't number one. What do you mean, Phil? I mean, eventually we're going to need a welder ship, especially for the bigger projects, but right now I don't think we're at that level yet. Okay, okay. What do we want to do right now? That's that structure. I kind of want to get the other side done real quick. Do this side. Because there's some stuff we still need to figure out with the walls. And if I get this up, it's going to help. Steel plate do we have? I'm going to need to grab more steel plate. Let's do what we can do right now on the ground level of this. You can do most of this on the ground level, actually. I might not need... I can just do some temporary stuff and do this. Can I not hit that? Jump. 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 No. Oh, well. Hey, David. How are you doing? How's your shirt? It looked pretty good. I love that you add potatoes in the image. You were holding potatoes. That was fantastic. Okay, now adding the greeble little structure. I see you unknown signal, but we're focus mode right now. I think we might leave some of this structure unwelded right now and just focus on getting this airtight at the moment. It's grand. That's awesome to hear. If I was number one, my P joke would hit. Nice. Nice, Phil. I understand now. Perfect. Perfect. It's okay to leave some of this structure unwelded. We just get it functional for right now. It's going to bother me just a little bit, but everything is awesome, remember? Also probably driving some people crazy that I'm not building from cockpit, but it is definitely not something that comes to my brain when I'm thinking about building in this game. There we go. And then we're gonna need more do we have girders in here? We do. Nice, nice. That's also just me being greedy. I made a P and stream joke already. It could have been the trifecta. This is a no P stream, Phil. It's a no P stream. This is a no P stream. You're not allowed to pee. There's no peeing at all that happens in this stream. Thought you knew this. Is this going to be the perfect... Yeah, perfect, perfect. This... bad rain? Yeah, I guess it is bad rain. Rev, I'm sorry. It's because your phone has a battery, isn't it? That like that. Then we'll do a small. Do I have the small? Yeah, good. Nice. Nice. There, and then... no more, and then. that. And then what do we want up the center? We could just do singles up the center. Let's park this on the edge real quick. Serve some battery real fast. Come on, come on. Yeah, we can just do singles. This will allow us to do some panel lights if we want inside. Did I? No, I didn't, did I? That's... It looks like there's one there, but there's not. Okay, okay. Now that we got that going... I'd admit I don't even contemplate build from cockpit, though I always play... Yeah. I need to watch that movie again. Ashton Kutcher was so underrated. Yeah. Dude, what does my tattoo say? I was just telling Marcus the other day that I need to watch that movie again. It was a really good movie. Right, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh. Hey, Duke. How you doing? How you doing, Duke? Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
I'm being melted out here by acidic rain. Is that what it is right now? Can I get a weather on my one of these? What's that left one? Left screen. Apps. Weather. Caustic, yeah, caustic rain. Dude, where's my stream? 45 minutes ago, we were talking about Duke, and here he is. Exactly, that's totally correlates there. We summoned him by talking about him 45 minutes ago. No. Stop smacking me in the... You're not smacking me in the face. Whatever you're doing to me. You better scroll back to 45 minutes ago. It's important, Duke. But yeah, I'm seeing what you're saying. Like, to build... It would be ideal to start building the rest of this from inside. Like, welding it all up. So maybe we can move our assembler and refinery to where an area where I think it can go over here. Streamlabs took your spot. Streamlabs stole that jerk. Well, no one's gonna take Marcus's spot, but that's rude. Rude, Phil. I'll be lurking. All this talking about food made me hungry. I'm pretty hungry right now too. Dr. H, what's for dinner? What is for dinner? I'm gonna build from cockpit for this part at least. Just so I don't get rained on. See, it's not working. It's not working now. Is it because I don't have it in the bar? Yeah, it's because I didn't have it in the bar. So that's probably gonna be a door right there. Gotta be careful, because I'm in a tight space right now. I chose the worst place to build from cockpit. Yeah, we're not gonna do that there. Tilting down too much because I was worried. There and there. Okay. And then what do we want to do for windows here? We could just do the singles. Yeah, what if we just do singles here? like this and like this on the outsides. Steak and potatoes? That sounds amazing. Are you flying a Stunfisk? What's a Stunfisk? And welcome in, Azarin. It's great to see you. What happened, Marcus? You good? What happened there, Marcus? Hey, ACC. Coffee, potatoes. I'm eating a honey barbecue chicken sandwich from KFC. Oh, that sounds so good, Phil. You're always eating during the stream, Phil. And I'm jealous right now because I am hungry. I almost said I am Groot, but that wouldn't have made sense. Because I am in fact not Groot. Yeah, but see, now we don't get melted by rain. This is gonna be a pain to weld up. So here's where I ask chat. Do we move our refinery and assembler real quick? It's ACC, not ACC. I don't understand ACC. Stunfisk is a Pokemon? What generation? Because I only really remember first gen Pokemon. It's lunch. Oh, it's lunchtime, Phil. You're West Coast. I'm first gen Pokemon. That's all I lost interest after that. Ack. You know what's funny about caustic rain? That's just regular rain. It's just regular rain on the alien planet, probably. Move it. We got one vote for move it. I think it'd be happy to have things in final place as soon as possible. Yeah, the problem is I don't know where I'm about to move it to, if that's actually going to be its final spot. But I was thinking this side over here would be the refiner and the assembler, just off the middle building. It probably will be real quick, so let's do it real quick. I'm just gonna keep saying real quick even if it's not quick. Let's put a refinery in here. So I'm thinking that we could just put it right here. Or even, no, we'd want it down. And then the assembler off the other side. Yeah, I would put it like this and then we'd be able to access the port on the top. You like to move it, Duke? You were a Digimon kid? Did you have a Tamagotchi, Duke? I was thinking here, though. We would put the refinery there. And then bring out this and put the assembler here. So you're building one of those fancy houses in the Hollywood Hills? Yes. We're gonna put a giant Hollywood sign up here. Then we could do an assembler right here. And it would have all the space for the upgrade modules. You had a Tamagotchi. Placing it back that far back, at least one module, but isn't the worst thing. What are you saying, Eddie? I'll get all modules in here. It'll get all 4 modules because I'm going to take away this. This is a temporary building block to get the assembler on here. Where's the pool? The pool comes in later. When they add water, we'll convert this over to Space Engineers too. Bill Clinton Tamagotchi. Yeah, I think this will work for now. We can always move it again. But let's work on getting this. Let me build planner this. Then we'll move them over. The tennis courts will be further up there. Yeah, yeah. Let us work on getting that transferred over first. So then we can easily just access cargo up there and we don't have to keep flying the skiff. It'll be so much easier just to weld from inside. Hi. Bye. Do you have another friend? No? Okay. You also had a... Oh my god, old folks unite. I mean, that's most of this community. Yeah, I have the textured build. Azerin. That's why these are gray right now, and then those ones are blue. Textured build states. I love that mod. No loitering. Mr. Spider. That's what happens is around here in Alien Planet. I get shot for loitering. The laws are pretty rough here. Could never keep it alive for long. ADHD. I can't remember how long. I also had a... You remember when they made like a... There was a Pokemon version where there was like a Pikachu that you had to keep alive, and it counted your steps and everything. Refinery bottom module looks blocked. It won't be blocked. They can go in, Eddie. The modules actually are allowed to be embedded in voxels. The vertical miner. Yeah, I love this PAM miner, but it still needs... It is like overly done because my wife and I, when I was doing Volsung Industries for the first time, we had an idea for another brand that just like took themselves more seriously than Volsung Industries, and they were going to put out mining ships. But then we ended up doing Greystar and going like a southernish cowboy style instead. It's potato day. Hey, Amrock, welcome in. But yeah, I love this miner. It definitely needs love if I ever wanted to put it on the workshop though. It's still in a very rough prototype state. I need to turn the fan on. It is getting warm. Okay. That's better. I'm just gonna run up the hill and build them. No, I'm not. Because I don't have all the parts on me. Ah. Nope. There we go. Yeah, let's go get this refinery and assembler built. Do we want to do the modules on it right now, or do we want to get them over there? Questions. Those are the questions I have. Should we do the modules for these right now? I'm working on some Potato Day merch. I know how much all of you love merch. I mean, there's definitely a good deal that do actually do it, and not in a sarcastic way. So now we're gonna have to try and get all the materials over to here. We can just put a temporary container on top. If I've got the stuff, I might not have the stuff. Don't. Hey, look. We have another. What storm do we have now? Toxic Haze. It's like that Jimi Hendrix song. Alright, I need to make a creator world and design some ships to publish for my Cosmic Resource Acquisitions and Processing Incorporated company. Phil, I haven't seen a vehicle for you in a while. I also haven't seen you play Space Engineers in forever, Phil. Yes, modules. Yeah, we definitely could do modules. Let us get, I think we want a temporary, like a cargo right here for now. Do I have a cargo somewhere in here? Probably right there. I mean, it doesn't have to be this, but we can put that right there for now. Then we just need to pipe them up temporarily. I'll check how many modules we have. Oh no, crap. The large cargo is over there. We'd have to move all the stuff out of the large cargo. It's been busy for work and life. I wish I could retire already and just play all the time. Yeah, no jetpack, Azrin, in this world. It's one of the restrictions. Just temporarily, I'm thinking this. Where do I have pipes? Yeah, there. I just saw them. Let's grab some interior plates. Nice. And let's do a pipe. Want a curved pipe here. Oh, I don't have pipes in my... Then there, and then I want a T here. I passed it already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Then I'm actually gonna just do a T here because I don't know what I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna do that to that. That'll be piped up, and we are gonna have to have like a temporary large cargo container too. Might be faster to build a temp conveyor line to transfer everything from one cargo to another rather than manually moving it. Yeah, it might be. I might be able to do it on foot actually, Chad. Underneath the assembler. We do not have the construction components. Let's grab the stuff we need for this as we get a little bit of exposure. At least this one's not too bad. It's just exposure over time. We need to get some vodka via VIX up though to get rid of our exposure. And then we can just temporary conveyor it up over here and get rid of that stuff over there. Not gonna worry about charging this real quick. I'm just gonna grab the components from here. I'd even do it to that large container, honestly. So what's the harm in leaving up the refinery and assembler, the other one, real quick? Or why we're here? If you get enough followers, I could just start streaming and living my dream of playing video games for a living, but I'm not great at building a community. Why not, Phil? the dream I'm going on right now. I wouldn't say I'm there yet, obviously, but it's definitely been pretty amazing this past year. There we go. And now we just need to temp pipe it up. Let's go plug this in. Maybe we won't deal with the modules. Looking at the time that we have, and I really just want to get the building. Maybe we'll just temp pipe it up and then pull components from there and build out the greenhouse. Is what we'll do right now. We shouldn't need the Dragonfly really for that. So let's grab some pipes. No, let's just grab some normal conveyors, because it's going to be temp stuff. Just these normal conveyors. Yeah, this should be good. We need more parts. This is going to take a lot of materials. This is what I said I didn't want to do, and we're doing it anyway. I'm looking at the time, and I want to be able to get this greenhouse done, though. Shouldn't take that long, though. Just because I said it was going to go a certain way does not mean that that's how it's going to go. It does take a lot of effort, though, Phil, to build a community. But I feel if you just be you, it'll just happen naturally. That's so far what's happened to me. Let's try to be myself, and the people will come. What's it? There's something about building a field. If you build it, they will come. Something like that. Ha ha ha, Chad. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I'm glad a lot of you believe in me. Like Marcus and EC, and I would not be where I am without all of you. I appreciate every single one of you. Field of Dreams, that's what it is, yeah. It's not Field of Screams. Oh, we need to eat. Let's put this away real quick. I'm really hoping you all enjoy. I know a lot of you are veteran players, but some of the people just watch my tutorials just to see if there's something that you could learn. I hope everybody enjoys episode 4 tomorrow. I'm still getting exposure in here. What? Oh, I didn't. No, I'm closed. It's not saving us anymore. We're gonna have to sit inside something. Or Wayne's World 2. This is going to be a very spaghetti-ish line. Did we grab all the components? No. We're still building components? No, we're not. What? There's no way we're out of iron. We're not out of iron. Why is it saying we're out of iron? We have 734,000 iron. Oh, because it's going to the assembler too. Let's toggle that off right now. Production, kill this stuff. still gonna go to... No, it should go to here now. Okay, good. Hey, the storm is gone. Yeah, assemblers. I forgot that it was switching assemblers. It always goes to the last one you built. Okay. I don't have a way to do that right now. I need to bring this down. Then over to that. Perfect. What are you building? I haven't been able to catch any stream other than the first one. I'm currently trying... I'm building an outpost, but we're focusing on trying to get the greenhouse out. This stream. That is my goal, is to get this greenhouse pressurized. And start getting some better foods, so we don't have to rely on meat or kelp crisps. This is just a temporary pipe to be able to get the materials up there so we can weld easier the greenhouse. It's a little bit of work to hopefully make our next job more efficient. Kind of something I was putting off. And I purposely made it a little more janky than it needed to be. But yeah, I'm working on a nice little It's Potato Day shirt so for everybody that wants to celebrate Potato Day by wearing some merch. Trying to level up my designs here though. This doesn't need to be closed right now. So I'm only trying to push out something that I think looks really great. Can I make this? I made it, guys. That's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. Wonder how many seeds we missed. The unknown signals, I'm wondering how many seeds we've missed so far. Okay, so now we just need small steel tubes for all those. I should have it all in my build planner. And then we'll be good to start doing the greenhouse from the inside. And it looks like we're clear on a storm. I do need to up our day. While I'm in here, can I do that real quick? Survival kits. Edit text. Edit text. That's not the right one. It's this one. It's this one. This one. We're on day 28. Grab all our parts. Perfect. Go up there, weld this up, and then build that greenhouse out. We are going to need cargo access. We might actually run a pipe off outside here like this. Just not looking like this. Because we're going to want food processor and stuff like that in our events. That should be fully piped up. Now we can turn on the assembler. Let's go park this over here. and get working on that greenhouse. Quick parking. Yeah, so we should be able to just run up here and grab the stuff we need from in here. Great. You're gonna have to queue up so much bulletproof glass. Oh, let's get our assembler 2 online. Let's do this. This is gonna become our main right now. This is gonna be our helper. We'll do cooperative mode on that. We gotta actually clear off all this stuff. Reset all. Just do this real quick. 300 metal grids, 100, 2,000, 2,000. $200 bulletproof glass, computers, 300, not 3, yeah, 333, there we go, whatever. 80 power cells, 100 solar cells. That should be good for right now. We can go change those numbers eventually. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Welcome back, Game Dirk. What kind of food did you get? We're all dying to hear. What did I... I used the steel plate by accident. Let's turn off our light. I don't need my flashlight on right now. It's just using battery power from our suit that we don't need to use. It's morning. I don't need my light on. We are going to need cargo access in here at some point. Potato skins, shrimp Florentine. What? Oh, that's what you ate? Shrimp Florentine? That sounds really good. I'm so hungry. Oh. That's not supposed to be there. You know what's awesome with the inside of this is we have room to add blocks inside here. I should grab some steel plates. Something to shot something. I don't know. Where are you shooting? Dead spider. Yeah, this feels much better. Building like this. He's so hungry. Wow, Chad. When needing multiple, do you tend to say steel plates or steel plates? Oh, I guess I just answered your question there. Steel plates. I don't know why I even catch this, but I notice different YouTubers say it differently. Steel plates. I don't ever say steel plate. I need a steel plate. A single steel plate. Or bulletproof glass. You say steel plates. Let's go eat some stuff. Get some suit energy. Where were we at? This side, this side. Okay. Then I need to get these roof ones. Right? Yeah, that should be it. Probably gonna repaint this, but I understand I did most of this in blue. Could I stand up on top of these and do it? Nice. Oh, that is such a nice view, isn't it? I feel like a good 85% of space engineers crafting steel plates, yeah. Interior plates, steel plates. Interior plates, steel plates. What is in my build planner? Let me clear this out. And let's grab 8 of these. Make all the bulletproof glass. Yeah, it does beat jumping standing on these. I just gotta remember there's a gap somewhere. It's gonna look cool from up here too. When all this is built, just looking out here. We'll have our greenhouse. This little building right here. This will block. Yeah, this actually will block our greenhouse. Yeah, it'll be fine. We are gonna have to take out some of the windows of this greenhouse too, because I do need to get, like I said, the food processor, some air vent stuff in here. I'm thinking that wall I'm gonna take out. This window section is probably what I'll do. I could also do this section because looking at this doesn't look too great. But yeah, I'm thinking this section. Okay, where I need the large, I'm gonna grab 8 more of these. $5 million steel plates. Is that how many we need? It's 5 million. Yeah, I think it'll be fine having one of these walls not glass and just use it for cargo access. It would have made more sense here, but the view, I really like the view out that side. But we're gonna be able to run conveyor lines underneath this. we still have a ton more. Bulletproof glass. You need to build a dedicated steel plates factory now? Or we like Satisfactory? Like a screw factory, and that's Satisfactory. You always need screws. Do you not like shift click shortcut for picking up multiples? I do shift click. Oh, do you mean I'm just like right clicking? Yeah. Yeah. I don't use that often, Phil. A lot of times I just use the single one. Sorry, I was misunderstanding what you were saying. Okay, let's grab more. This. 8 of these. Do you mean like that? There's no shift. I shift right click and nothing happens. Thought maybe you were talking about something that I didn't know about. Watching the cat lick around the spinach to get all the song. What? The other 15% of Spanish engineers would involve welding the steel plates. I would say 80% of the gameplay.
Energy low.
Yeah, I know my energy is low. We're getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there. Find the moon for steel plates and replace it with a Death Star of armor block. You could be wrong. You're often wrong. I thought you were telling me something new there, Phil. It would make sense with the way that shift and control click work on everything else. I'm critically low, guys. My student energy is critically low. Whatever will I do? Just picture you reading what I typed and looking all confused for a few seconds till it finally registered. Oh, with Rev. Yeah, shift clicks for queuing, but I think he was asking about grabbing them with a right click. It kind of would make sense if shift right click grabbed multiples and put them in your build planner. Where do we just need those over there. Is that it? It looks like that's it. We do need to cover up down there. That looks like that's it. So yeah, for this, I definitely want this out, and this out. What am I gonna do here though? I mean, I can just get rid of this whole wall. And then we can do... 4. Two of these. There, then what do we want here? What do we want? What do we want? Let's go for a refill station here. Do I have a refill station? This is my food processor. Nice. We want a food processor. trying to think how we want to do this. Food processor I want in the middle. So I want cargo access here, food processor, and then a refill station there. Perfect. Yeah, for my stuff, Michael, you are right. Right now, a refill station would be better to get my power up. Okay, that will be this wall over here. We are gonna need steel plates to get the floor in. Where are all of our steel plates right now? Surprised I have not fallen down here yet. Think we can tear up these farm plots and build the conveyor from up here first. The design, I like hiding the vents. It's a design choice. It doesn't serve any other purpose, Phil. Just, I think it looks cool. I actually have some builds where I have a full duct system that the air runs through that's separate from any other conveyor system. Like the oxygen tanks and everything, and the vents will just run air vents. I just think it looks really cool. Rather than have the vents, just have the air actually just come straight out of these. It's a 100% design choice. We could probably do lights in like the 4 corners. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we light this all up. What am I trying to do right now? We need to get these all up. Get the conveyors in. Nice. The addition of inset decorative blocks and inset function blocks after has to be the greatest additions. Yeah. I love inset blocks. A lot of what I do in this game is extreme, or not, I would say extreme, but very possibly weird design choices to people. I'm not saying that that one is a weird one, but sometimes I'll choose something for aesthetics and you'll just sit there and be like, but that's not efficient. Aesthetics will always will always be above function for me. I will always choose form over function. Yeah, I have a water right here. I have irrigation right there. As long as I figure out I mean, this all needs to be piped up anyway. We might run some temporary conveyors, but we already have an irrigation block. build farm plots and then cut out under them, and they fell down. Why be like everything else when weirdness is an option? Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be weird, but we all have our quirks, and I have a ton of them in this game, and I like them. I like how I play this game, and I hope everybody enjoys the way they play. And you should never try and tell someone that they're playing wrong, because this game can be played in so many different ways. Okay, now farm plots. Do I remember where I had them?
Potatoes.
Potato. We haven't had enough redemptions this stream. It's kind of sad. Do we want to do any design? Like do, no, I guess just like this. Works. It's not anything else we really could do too much differently with these. Hold on real quick. We should have a bunch of those. I mean, we might have used some of the components to build other things. SE is more of a fun game, playing for design or over efficiency. If you just want to speed run most of the utilitarian build from planet to space, it's already solved. Yeah. My main thing, almost prime, is definitely. I mean, I spend a lot of my time in creative, honestly, just designing ships. I will say recently, I have definitely spent more time in survival designing ships because it is a completely different way, and then you get to test it out and refine it in survival as you're building. It's a unique way, but I definitely prefer building ships and bases in creative. I could just sit in creative all the time and just build endlessly. Once that is an option for me in Space Engineers 2, that's probably where I'm going to be. Because the level of detail you're going to be able to do in Space Engineers 2 is amazing. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. Thank you, David. That was a country water. No, I'm actually not from the country, though. It's a very city, East Coast, is how I say water. Though I may have accidentally said wooter, but I definitely usually say it very Philadelphian. Because that's where I spent most of my days. Phil, we were just talking about this the other day, Phil. Yeah, the unified grid system is going to be absolutely amazing. Wonder how the projection welding will work with SCD because having to weld all the small blocks. Didn't they just release a video recently with some of the projections, showing off some projection? Maybe not the welding. I don't know what it was. The video was. Yeah, I definitely don't. I hope I don't have a southern drawl. I spent 30 plus my years in Philadelphia. Yeah, thank you, Duke. Werter? Yeah, I always get made fun of around here, where I currently am with how I say it. You got up to 50k views on my post on Threads about the American accent. That's cool, Phil. What is in our build planner right now that... We need construction components. Why aren't we making construction components? Orsh? Yeah. Water. Water is how I've always said it my whole life. And it's just where you're from. There's no right or wrong way. As long as you understand what I'm saying it fine. But yeah, when I first moved here, I got made fun of a lot for how I talked. And I am not in the South. I'm just in a place right now that people think they're in the South. Or act like they're in the South, but we're still in the very far north. You're asking if people in other countries find the American accent sexy like we find... Yeah, they don't, do they, Phil? You have to say it Washington. I mean, all the construction components. You know, I'm missing something from this room right now. I just realized. Duke, the graphical mod doesn't work on the corner LCDs, right? Yeah, Phil. Definitely not. I don't think people find the American accent sexy. So what do we still need? We still need this one here. And this one. That should be everything. There we go. We have everything now. Yeah, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the corner inset ones, Duke. That's what the issue that Marcus was having, right? These, where do I have them? I don't think I have them in my bar. Oh, I do. I'm talking about these. The sloped LCD panel. I don't think any of them probably are considered sexy to other countries. Game Door. Not yet. Okay, okay. I'll have to do some inset ones. I can probably do some inset ones, just these, for farmhand. Did we somehow run out of music? Oh, I didn't. I forgot something. 1 second. We did run out of music. And it's because I forgot to do one thing. There we go. Man says Washington and has lived here 50 years. They will work before the end of that's cool. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna use, but also just do these. Yeah, oh, let's do those. Let's do those instead. Do the transparents work with the graphical, right? Duke. The day the music died. The stream is ruined. I ran out of music. Might as well just log off. Okay. So we're gonna need... Let me get this welded up a little bit. And figure out an airlock for this. Can probably do a glass there and then do a door. Bye, Miss American Pie. The levees broke? Oh no. Not the levees. Not the levees. Okay, so what do we want? Not what I want. What do I want? It's a great question. That is a great question. I want to do up ones, but then I would need to grab some steel plates real quick. My lights on drop for a second. Reinforce this real quick. Get back up here. Grind this out. Now we can leave that and then grind that out. And do doors. Can I do a door right there? What door do I have? Oh. So I'm thinking that door. Hey, Rami, how are you doing? Oh no, exposure levels. We could get away with just doing an airlock like that, though. Just one like this. As long as we set up the script, we'll be fine. Yeah, that should work. That should work. Make construction components. Do I not have construction components in the assembler? Main? Construction components. Right here. Let's make 500. Your butt hurts? Too much sitting. Okay. The script doesn't also work on rotated displays, but it will soon. All of it works in your dev branch, just haven't published it. Okay. Sounds good, Duke. I want to show. I wish I could show off the graphical in stream right now. Just what I was trying to do. We would just need a programmable block. Let's do a temp programmable block for farmhand. Up in here. Up in here. I saw a programmable block somewhere in one of my bars. There it is. We can just literally hide it back here somewhere. And it might just live there. Oh, that's not where I'm trying to go. Oh, no. Hi. Let's try that again. What am I trying to build? Still need construction components. Yeah, this one we're gonna load farmhand into. We are gonna have to grab crap. The farm plots. Let's reset all these. The irrigation. I want to actually name this farm irrigation. Then we have our transparent LCD is going to be our farm LCD. But that we don't want that in a group though. We just want the farm plots. We want the programmable block in the group. All that needs to be in our farm group. Edit, browse, farmhand. If you don't have the script, what is wrong with you? Oh, I just saw in there. What is it? Not what I wanted. Farm, add groups, irrigation, air vents, timer. Oh yeah, we don't have the air vents in yet. That's what we need. We don't need the programmable block on there. What am I dying from? What am I dying from? We don't have any medkits. Thought we had some medkits on us. Yeah, I couldn't remember if the programmable block needed to be in there or not. And I'm really happy with how it's looking. We need to get air vents underneath that area. We could probably run a conveyor line underneath. No, we can't run one there. We could run a pipe between the buildings. You're dying of radiation. Yeah, yeah. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. Yeah, if I just would have ate, I'd be fine. I also do need to eat. I keep forgetting to eat. We also should probably just eat like a burrito or something. It would give us... No, it gives us the same health. 89% fill value and only 10% health. 10% health for kelp crit. They need to rework the health. You said you assumed another reason for blindness. Yeah, Remy. I'm not getting into that, Remy, but yeah. I didn't know where you were going with that first. Remy stole all my construction components. That's rude, Remy. I could have just hid... No, we're not airtight. It's not pressurized. So we need 2 vents. I have vents right here. Let me build these real quick. So I need a vent here. Like that. And like that. That's gonna be problematic there, though. This is the corner. I know I'm getting exposure, but I just want to see something real quick. There's a corner one. Could I do... I could. Let's do that instead. I need to go get that and grind out some stuff. Get on the Dragonfly. I have a better idea for doing the air vents. Did I jump? How did I get in the Dragonfly? How did I get in the Dragonfly? Yeah, we'll block off the top, which is gonna be kind of a pain considering it's glass there. I'll figure it out though. We may take out those glass blocks, which kind of sucks. I thought so. I thought maybe I was smart. Just for 2 seconds. So we do an air vent pointing. No, I want the Willis duct first. Do we have? Okay. So like that. And then we're going to do the same thing over there when we can. What do I want here? And that like that. Can we weld up these at all? No. Yeah, it kind of sucks that we have the glass on the outside there. I'm gonna have to think of something for the top of that. But we probably won't have glass at all up there. Yeah, I have a remote control on this. It's called Dragonfly Skiff. Okay, so we want this here. And we don't have parts for it. Of course we don't. What do I need? What do I need for that to place it? Interior plates? I need to go grab interior plates real quick. What? Make more why is it having such trouble construction components? I'm very confused right now. Why isn't it making construction components? Yeah, I learned the hard way. That's why it's there, because I've done it the hard way. How many times? Might fix that while I'm up here, because we're gonna need to cap off those tops. Second assembler? Yeah, I gotta look. Maybe it's not pulling the components for some reason. Like everything might be getting pulled there, but then it's not pulling the components. Did I not just grab all the stuff from? No, we're still missing construction components. Let's figure out what's going on with construction components, because this is not... Something's wrong. Helper. No, helper's good. Main. We have a small inset connector. What? Oh, they're sitting down there. It's not building anymore because we have a bunch sitting down here. In where this docks. So it's not building anymore because it says we already have them. That's the problem. We need to take all the components out of here. There we go. Now it's going to make the components. Yeah, the problem was that it wasn't understanding. It thought we had the components because they were sitting. Technically, we did, just in the wrong place. There we go. Now we need to figure out about capping off or closing all this out. I think how I want to do this. Do I just want to grind out? Should be good, right? What's that being held by? And then just do something like that. I don't know that I want to do that. Yeah, everything was working as intended. It'll work for now. This. I just did that wrong. There we go. Yeah, and then we'll just need to pipe all this up somehow. And then underneath everything. I like how this looks. We're going a very industrialish build. We could throw 2 of those in here though, if we wanted to. But I like how this looks. Can we get this going right now? I would need to connect that building to the main one and then over to here somehow. How am I gonna want to do underneath is really the question. And then did I do that right? I could have just did it all T's. I did it kind of silly, I'm not gonna lie. I did a little silly under here because I could have just did T's all the way back to that area. Am I gonna redo that? No, we'll just overly use pipes under here. That's what we'll do. Just overly use pipes and do like T's the whole way under here. We'll just do T's with the pipes all the way to the end. What is going to be the best way to do that? Let's go park this up top again somewhere. I think I have an idea of setting all that up. Getting all that piped up at least. No. Anything in my build planner? No. Okay, so let's grab some steel plates real quick. Should only need a few. There we go. Let's go down here, and then I want to go down here. I want from here just to build a little temporary place to build off of. And weld all this up. We could run it out and actually run the pipes that way and have them connect up through that. Yeah, so let's grab some pipes. Can we... Let us grab some pipes. We still good? Yeah, we're still on day 28. Unless you're Chad. Then we're on a completely different day. Why do I always forget where my pipes are? There. Yeah, so I'm thinking we can just run them this way. Actually, have a really cool idea. Maybe it would be like redundancy is what I'm thinking. Where are my pipes? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 7, 9, 7, 8, 6, 5, 5. Yeah, that is kind of silly. It has me kind of wanting to redo this. Yeah, I don't want to do this. Stupidity. Let's just do this a smart way. Not just make do because I messed up. So we'll just run a conveyor line here. And there and run them T's. Can I grind? I can grind out all these, right? Because the farm plots will hold on to the other side. What do we... Yeah, we want that sign. That, and then we want to want T's going up. Like that. That one mod you installed has actually making the sun rotate in reverse. Just notice how the shadows were moving. So, oh, shut up, chat. And then we can just do. How are we gonna do those though? Hold on, hold on. This still doesn't solve the problem that I'm having. That I also need these connected. I don't want to do junctions. I mean, no matter what, that's going to be a straight one there. Right here, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. It's why we need... we have exposure storm again. I have an idea. I have an idea. It's going to be using pipes again, but I have an idea. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome, but I know how I'm going to do it. Okay, now we need to take this out. Those. We don't want a T there. We want a straight there. We're going to do a little bit of fancy pipe work on the bottom. It's not as crazy as we were going to go. And this one needs to become a T. Ow! Seriously? You shot my base. Oh, I didn't even realize what time it was. Okay, we need to go... We need to go sit somewhere. Wherever the dragonfly is. Totally lost track of time. We will finish this up next week. So this will be fine. Yeah, I'll figure this out. I mean, I have it figured out in my head. Just hopefully I remember next time what I'm gonna do. But when it gets to the end here, I'm just gonna run pipes to hit the other conveyors. So yeah, it's 6 o'clock. That means it's been 3 hours. That means end of the stream. If you like the stream, consider smashing that like button. Also consider subscribing. I do this every Tuesday and Thursday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for being here. Join the Discord if you're not part of the Discord. We have an awesome community over there. Check out the merch. There's ways to support the channel down in the description. And every day after the stream, I always redo the channel description and add chapters if you want to watch this as a VOD and you didn't catch parts of this and you want to watch it back. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Thank you for being here. You're all awesome. And I will see you when I see you next. Everything is awesome. Don't forget to I almost forgot. Don't forget to check out Rev in an hour on Rev Plays Games, and then Duke tonight, later tonight. In about like 4.5 hours. Continue the potato day.